Have you ever been drifting off to sleep when suddenly your whole body jerks and you feel like you're falling? It's such a strange, almost scary sensation, and yet nearly every human on Earth has felt it. But what's really happening in that moment? Is it just our imagination, or is there a hidden story behind this universal human experience? Let's dive into it. This phenomenon actually has a name: a hypnic jerk or sleep start. Scientists say it happens during the transition between wakefulness and sleep, when your brain and body are sort of negotiating who's in control. As you start to relax, your muscles loosen, your breathing slows, and your brainwaves shift into a slower rhythm. But here's the twist. Sometimes, your brain misinterprets this relaxation as if you're literally falling. So it sends a quick electrical signal to your muscles, making them twitch violently, almost as if you're trying to catch yourself before hitting the ground. But why would the brain think we're falling? Some researchers believe it's an ancient survival reflex left over from when our ancestors slept in trees. Imagine being a primate resting on a branch. If your muscles suddenly relax too much, you could fall. The brain developed a protective system, an emergency jolt to keep you from tumbling down. Even though we don't sleep in trees anymore, that primitive mechanism might still be firing inside us every night. Others argue that it's about the nervous system recalibrating. When your body switches from wakefulness to sleep, there's a lot happening. Your muscles disengage, your temperature drops slightly, your heart rate slows. Sometimes signals cross wires, and the brain interprets the shift as a loss of balance. The result? That sudden free fall sensation. And this isn't just about biology, it's deeply psychological too. Stress, caffeine, and even exhaustion make hypnic jerks more common. Think about it. When your mind is overloaded, your body resists surrendering to sleep. It's almost like your brain is saying, wait, are we safe? Can we really let go? That microburst of panic is your body's dramatic way of answering the question. In today's world, scientists are studying this more closely than ever. Sleep labs have discovered that as many as 70% of people experience hypnic jerks regularly, though most don't even remember them. What's fascinating is how culture interprets them. Some people believe it's a sign of stress, and others think it's symbolic, like your soul leaving your body and snapping back in. Across history, myths have linked falling in dreams to omens or spiritual warnings. In truth, science suggests it's just your nervous system trying to keep order. But what about the future? As we continue to experiment with things like space travel and artificial sleep cycles, the question gets stranger. Imagine astronauts in zero gravity. Do they still experience hypnic jerks if there's no falling in space? Researchers are already asking that question because the way we sleep might completely transform once humans live beyond Earth. And here's the deeper, more philosophical angle. Maybe this isn't just about biology. Maybe that feeling of falling is a metaphor. Every night, when we close our eyes, we surrender control. We let go of the world. Perhaps the hypnic jerk is a reminder of how fragile that transition is. That sleep is the closest thing we experience to death on a daily basis, and our brain resists it with one last spark of life. So the next time you jolt awake feeling like you've fallen off a cliff, remember, you're not broken. You're not in danger. You're experiencing one of the most ancient, universal, and strangely beautiful reflexes in the human body. But now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a dream where you were falling, only to wake up with a jolt? And do you think it's just science? Or something deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, before you drift off tonight, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because we've got more mysteries of the human mind coming your way.